knows what's going to happen to our planet after humans are gone. In about 5 billion years, the sun is going to run out of its hydrogen supply and start fusing helium into carbon. As it becomes a red giant, it will expand and likely make Earth uninhabitable if humans have not found somewhere else to live by then. What's going to happen then, billions or even trillions of years from now? After that, how will our universe end? Scientists have done research on this for years, and they've come up with a few predictions. The first of these is the Big Rip or the Big Crunch. So, dark matter is causing our universe to constantly expand, has been since the Big Bang happened. And as you know, we don't really know what dark matter is or why it's there, and this dark energy is causing the universe to expand. So as this happens over the years, the expansion is going to cause galaxies to drift apart, and therefore planets. I don't believe that humans will still be there, but everything in the universe will split apart. Even the building blocks that hold together subatomic particles will split apart and cause all life to end, if there is still life at that point. The Big Crunch is pretty much the opposite of the Big Bang. So as we know from the cosmic background radiation, this sort of shows how the Big Bang happened, and this is how we know it happened. So the Big Crunch would technically be, once the universe gets to a point where it no longer expands, it will start to condense. It will condense into an infinitely small space, as it started in the Big Bang, and could cause what is called the Big Bounce, if the force of that is to cause a new Big Bang, which would cause a new universe. A much more bleak possibility is the Big Freeze. So the Big Freeze, or heat death, would also be caused by the universe's expanding. Things would be pulled apart similarly to the Big Rip. Stars would lose access to that hydrogen and helium that causes fusion. Therefore, fusion would stop, they would stop putting out light, and basically all the light in the universe would be gone. All the heat in the universe would be gone. The universe would be just a hair above absolute zero. So if anyone doesn't know what that is, it is the physically impossible to reach temperature at which nothing is able to move. So atoms would not move, there would be no energy flow, and basically there would be no possibility for any more life or a new universe. Another way that heat death could happen is through black holes. So all matter in the universe is believed to be orbiting a black hole at some point. And black holes, bigger ones, can absorb smaller black holes, and then they themselves will, after absorbing all the matter in the universe, will eventually die due to something called Hawking radiation. So, what we know of a black hole is there's something called the event horizon here, and that's basically where it starts. Nothing can escape a black hole because in order to escape it, something would have to be moving faster than the speed of light, which we know is impossible. So this is basically where that starts. And if there is a subatomic pair of particles like photon or neutrino that is approaching the event horizon, you have a positive and a negative, and the negative will be absorbed by the black hole, and sometimes that positive will narrowly escape the event horizon. That will leave in the form of radiation, and then the negative particle, after being absorbed, will decrease the black hole's mass, and after a while it will simply evaporate. Encyclopedia Britannica describes it as disappearing in a final burst of radiation. Once again, everybody is aware that humanity will likely die out when or before our sun dies. Unless we manage to get over the hurdle of deep space travel and can find a new planet to live on in time, we only have a few billion years left. Our universe will still be around for long after we're gone, but one day it will die as well. Whether by heat death, the Big Rip, or the Big Crunch, or some other unforeseen way, our universe will one day be destroyed.